for some more Borderlands Bonanza. I'm Ian Anderson, joined again by Tournament Director Raivis, Markons-Craig. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome back, guys. We're excited to see the second part of this first round.
It's been this is a really cool course.
Oh, thanks, man. We love this course. Again, it was one of the longest courses in New England until Fox Run. So, I mean, it's a challenge. It's got its birdies, opportunities. I mean, it's got its wooded lines.
Yeah.
I mean, everything you'd expect in New England golf. So.
Yeah. Like we got Mahmoud Bahrani out there filming all these Northeast tournaments, and he's just making me jealous week after week.
I mean, he's doing a great job. You guys are all doing a great job. We love watching the coverage, and we're just so excited to actually have our own here. So
yeah, I love seeing new courses, new players, man. It's really fun. Another new hole, though, on a new course is hole 10.
Yeah, hole 10 is just kind of a straight shot. It's 400 feet. It's actually longer than that, but it's very tricky. To get the deuce on here is a bonus. I mean, you really just want to land to the rocks and then get your upshot there from there.
Looked decent from Casey. Do you know what he threw? That looked crazy overstable.
I believe he threw his Champ Max.
I was going to guess that. That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. I mean, that was going to be really good if it didn't hit that tree there. So
Josh got way up there.
Yeah, he's got a great look for two.
He does. Shane's looking for a look as well. Can he find? Oh, no.
Yeah, he just flipped his strike a little too much there, looked like.
Yep. Got a little nasty kick. Joey up fourth.
I mean, it's a tough shot because, and Joey's playing the hyzer. There is a hyzer there. It looks like he might have went out of bounds. I don't know. I forgot to mention there is OB on the right there. And I'm surprised they're playing the hyzer there because they're putting in the OB into play a lot more playing that shot.
It looked like Kyle got back in bounds, thankfully.
Yeah.
If just barely.
Like it was going deep, yeah.
Ooh, Casey with a great up.
Yeah, he's very good with those harp up shots, huh?
Isn't he? Channeling his inner Rick.
And he's been doing it for years, too.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, Casey looks so old, you know.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing with Casey for a while.
Have you?
I mean, even as an AM, and it's funny to see how quickly and how good he got.
Right?
So.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Oh, really?
No, he just saved his par. Look, what a great bid, Joey.
Oh my gosh. Did that hit like dead center and spin out?
Oh, yes. A redo here.
Oh, it was a little high, if anything, but still.
I don't know. That should have stuck.
It definitely could have stuck, yeah.
Oh, that's brutal to watch.
Yeah,
I mean, that would have been really cool to get one in there.
So this is a tough bird. Let's see if Josh can get it. That's a tough bid from in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of brushery there. I mean, I did a lot of chainsawing in there, and it's still, we left a little bit just to make sure that the course people don't get too mad at us.
You got to leave some challenge, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But, anything that you should be able to putt over, I'm a firm believer of that.
Oh, okay. Like if it's within the circle?
Yeah.
That's a good philosophy. I like that, Raivis. Mm-hmm. Whoa, that was crazy hyzer. Goes in for Kyle,
hey.
though.
Comes after mine.
You a hyzer putter too?
Oh, I'm a big hyzer putter, yeah.
I try to put it as flat as I can.
Yeah, so, statistically speaking, looks like we got a lot of pars here, maybe a bogey, but that actually plays true to the hole. This was the hardest hole of the day, playing 0.5 over par for both pros and AMs together, so...
I like our not-so-instant replay there from Joey.
Yeah, Joey with the reenactment,
yes. The dramatic reenactment.
Yeah. That's too funny.
Yeah, it's fantastic. A bunch of pars, and there's that lone unfortunate bogey from Joey. We still got Josh and Casey leading the crew by 3 strokes as we head into hole 11.
Yeah, so hole 11's interesting because it looks like it should be relatively straightforward. You just have a straight hyzer bomb, 370 feet. You're going to see this drone kind of wrap around this tree to the left, and then you want to land right around here to get your putt. Statistically speaking, though, this played as the second hardest hole of the day, which is surprising because, it looks pretty straightforward, only being 370 feet.
Looks like you almost need a boomerang, though.
Yeah, I mean, Casey had the right idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either you have to have a lot of power or you just have to hit it very tight. I think that's the secret.
Okay. That's fair. Josh definitely has a lot of power, and he hit it pretty tight. That's great.
Yeah. both. I believe they're both taking their destroyers there.
Shane? It's very flat for this hole.
It is, and that's like the one part. If you go a little too straight, you're gonna just go straight. You're not gonna really hyzer around anything.
Yeah. I guess it's a better mistake to make than going in way too early.
That's a really we've done that.
You've been there?
Oh yeah, I think anybody who's played this hole, I'm sure, has done that. So
it looks like that was Kyle making the same mistake.
Yeah, and it's not a bad mistake because you're going long and you have an easy approach as long as you're making it through that gap. So
that was the second hardest hole in the course. It might make sense to play for par.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing.
Mm-hmm. And Joey putting it out there. That'll again be a long birdie look, but probably a par. We'll have Kyle and Shane. Here's Kyle.
And that was a good upshot. I mean, he left himself, within 2018. So
yeah.
You don't want to run it too much.
Kind of a little tricky downhill slope on it at the end there.
And that's probably where the strokes add up, I bet, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are running this a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a longer putt.
Sure. That was a layup there from Joey. We got Casey staring down this birdie. Get it, buddy.
Just a little low.
Yeah. Still got a smile on his face. Let's see if Josh can take the solo lead here. Oh, man. Would have been a good get right there.
Yeah, this is one that, again, it feels a little bonusy, but if you have a lot of power, you almost want to get it.
No doubt. Kyle looking to save his par after coming up a little bit short on the upshot and the putt as well.
Yeah, Kyle's usually making those, so I'm a little surprised that he's missing that.
Yeah.
But again, it's, Central Coast jitters. We talked about it on the first round.
Yep. Yeah, they'll get you. There's Casey making his par comebacker. Flashing some kind of mini. Do you know what that was?
I don't know. Some sort of Innova mini, I think. Yeah, he keeps people entertained out there.
Yeah, for sure. Casey's a character, man. He's funny.
Oh, yeah. We love him.
Yep. It's definitely that. And Shane dropping in. Oh,
and there's another character.
Yes, he is. Mo's totally about him, man. He's like, Shane's keeping it live out there.
Oh, yeah. He's a very charismatic person, so he's fun to play with.
Absolutely. There is Casey and Josh. They're leading by 2 strokes over Shane as we're looking at hole 12. What's our play here?
So hole 12 is one of the most beautiful holes on the course. Reminds me of Warwick. I don't know if anyone's ever played there, but you have to kind of make it through this tight tunnel gap after about 290 feet of fairway. And then after that, you have to turn and then approach to your shot up here. Par 4, 480 feet. Statistically speaking, it was not too difficult because a lot of people are just getting their pars.
Casey on the box.
And this is a perfect spot to be. I mean, avoiding the woods on the right and left and just kind of being a little bit on the right with a turnover shot.
Josh trying to bite that line.
Yeah, and he's in jail.
Uh-oh.
That's what we call jail. So if he can save par or birdie from there, we're always, welcoming that.
Shane?
And he looks like he's taking his Undertaker and looks like it might be flipping a little too much. Yep.
He's hanging out with Josh. They're making minis in the woods.
So, and it's always interesting to see what they do from there. Do they pitch out or do they try to go for the hero shot?
Some crazy forehand roller.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Joey may be hanging a little too wide. They're making Casey's shot look amazing.
I mean, Casey shot that rock really well.
Yes, he did.
That was a perfect shot. I mean, nice and slow. It wasn't too fast turn. That might be the play.
Uh-huh.
And if you have a bomb forehand, you could do that too.
That thing was a fighter. Got him on the right side of the trees. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and here's where people become inventive.
He's in the weapon. I'll say par from there, though, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got some more creative shots. A thumber out of Shane.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, it's nasty back here, man.
It's desperate times back here. I'm telling you.
You were kidding about that whole jail thing.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no, I mean that was a good out, and now he's behind another jail
He
cell.
is,
So
isn't he?
we'll see. Yeah, this hole is tricky. I'm surprised that that we're not seeing them play a little cleaner on this one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that is a tiny gap you got to get through there at the end of that fairway. Decent upshot there from Kyle. Should result in a birdie putt. Looking at
what is he
Shane's
up
third.
here? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Okay, it got clean enough. All
It
right.
did. Yeah. Could be
Should
worse.
have like a 35.
And this is Casey's drive.
Yeah, that's an amazing drive.
A
I mean, that's a
jump
good
putt up.
spot. Yeah, I mean, he's easy three with that glow P2 putter. So
Wow. Well done, Casey. Really kind of posterized this hole.
mm-hmm.
That's a good pitch up from where he was by Josh, I believe. Joey.
And I think it might be just because Casey dissed down a little bit. He went with the mid range, meanwhile everybody else went with the driver. I mean that might be the play.
Sure. Definitely worked. Shane gave it a bid, but not to be. Now this will be for a 5. Pretty sure. Oh no.
Uh-oh. What did that ring out? Like,
Yeah, just kind of skipped off the top of the tray there.
see that a lot on these baskets. There's always been that debate, pavers or versus, baskets.
Uh-huh.
The club is definitely focusing on pavers first, just from a safety perspective.
Yeah,
but
I'm with you on that. Are these Mach 5s?
I believe they're Mach 5s. They're pretty old. We haven't changed them since we've initially. I take it back. They're Chain Stars. They're not Mach 5s.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Very similar, made by the same people.
Yeah, and it's funny because like a lot of the New England courses around us have these styles of baskets, and you have to change. You have to almost change your putt to them a little bit.
Oh, sure, yeah. You don't want to be putting like Ricky, bouncing right back out at you. The sun never sets on cool. See,
No.
the shades for the drop-in birdie there. Nicely done by Josh. A bit of some struggles there for Shane. Casey and Josh still leading the way, pulling away a little bit. They don't have a 4-stroke lead on the rest of the card. Heading into hole 13.
They're cruising. So hole 13 is the 5th hardest hole that for the day, and what you're going to see is basically a hyzer play. You could go mid-range, you can go driver. You just have to watch out for the OB long here. The rock wall is OB. Once you go past it, you don't want to be attempting to try to save par and missing that either. So
Casey on the box finds a pretty early tree though. He's going to be looking to save his par at best now.
yeah, Casey threw his glow MD4 there and just released a little bit.
Kyle.
That was a beautiful shot.
Did it go a B?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And he threw his Pioneer there, so it shouldn't have gone, too past that.
Gotcha. Here is Josh getting it almost all the way there. Finds a late tree. A long putt.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tough putt. I mean, I've cleaned a lot of brush out there, but we'll see how much is left over. He seems to be finding all the brush that I didn't cut.
He
somehow.
does. He has, doesn't he? Joey gets it most of the way there. Easy par, if nothing else, coming his way. Shane looking to come back from that 6. 2 would be a nice way to do it.
Yeah, taking his rock, putting a little bit of hyzer on it, and that should be nice.
Way to totally redeem himself.
Yeah, that's a great drive.
Uh-huh. All right. Not a bad up there from Casey.
Giving himself a little tester, though. We'll see how he connects there.
Very true. Joey.
Nice scramble play there.
Ooh.
Yeah. So coming from Burgess, you have to learn that, and if you don't, you might as well not be on the team there.
Yeah.
Because they all scramble really well there. Great putt by Josh there.
That was huge.
Yeah. That's a great connect there. That's a great one to get on the card. There's only 6 deuces for the day there. So
Really? Wow.
yeah. I mean, for 320 feet, you're like, oh, you would think there'd be more than 6 birdies, but
No, I wouldn't. After watching this hole be played,
Really?
I fully
Okay.
believe you.
all right.
These New England holes are tough, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot to miss.
I mean, and it was that tunnel factor too, you know, off the tee. So
for sure.
I play here a lot, so I'm starting to get a little too used to it.
There is Shane after a beautiful drive. I guess we saw 2 of the 6 birdies on this card.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, I would expect that. This is a lead card, feature card type of deal. So
definitely. Hole 14, par 4, 383. Where are we going?
So you're just going to go straight. This is the easiest hole that everyone played for the day. It's a par 4. It's probably one of those Mainer pars that we talked about in the first round. Basically, you have to make it over this rock wall that's about 115 feet straight. Once you pass that, it's just a straight shot to the basket.
Okay. So Kyle's good there.
Yeah, Kyle's fine. Yeah.
Joshy, no, he's
you can't even see the rock wall. It's so strange. But
where is it?
It's kind of where the foliage is, the first greenage there. It's but it's very low to the ground, I guess.
Gotcha. That was a great shot by Josh.
Yeah, that's part. That was really, really nice.
Shane looking to back that up.
And taking his Undertaker.
How did that
get in the hole?
Oh, gosh.
Wow. And this is why it's the easiest hole in the course. I mean, they're parking this par 4.
Wow. Man. That's why I love watching New England disc golf. It is so exciting watching a disc fly. You know, it just narrowly misses like 12 trees, right?
Yeah.
You know?
It's one of the prettiest things about the game, the art of the flight of the disc.
Watching a disc fly in a field on a golf course is objectively less fun. Oh, that's not fun either, though.
See, that's the OB. Like, right, he hit the last tree before the rock wall. If you can see that. Oh my goodness, he almost hit it again.
He did. So he's throwing 4 right here, looking to salvage a bogey. I think he's done it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good recovery there.
Sure was. Kyle?
Looking for his easy birdie.
Yeah, nice little kick.
Yeah.
Mr. Wyatt? Is that one of the Reservoir Dogs?
It was.
That'll work for a birdie for him, most likely.
Yes, I like Kill Bill a lot.
Yeah,
actually, that's
nice.
one of my favorites.
There's Shane.
Nice eagle by Shane.
That's right, going long.
Yeah, that was. He made that look really easy. Both of these guys. Look at that.
They sure did.
So there's been a lot of debate whether to change this to a par 3 or not, and I don't know. I mean, you saw Joey; he had to save 4 from where he was. So it's a kind of give or take situation here.
Yeah.
So
I have a tale of 2 drives. If you get off the tee clean, it's a really easy hole. If you don't,
right, it feels great, but I don't know. Even the birdie feels really good too. So
sure enough. There is a bogey there from Joey after that OB drive. Good salvage, though, at least. Check out our scores. And we will kick it off to our sponsors here in a second. Guys, we are back to the action. Huge thanks to Disc Golf Pins for covering sponsoring the tournament as well as our coverage. Those guys are awesome. Go buy your Champs versus Chums pin. I think I saw that in the comments. Fun one.
Yeah, those pins are awesome.
Hole 15. They are, aren't they? All right, where are we going, Raivis?
So hole 15 is another really straight play. It's a par 3, 375 feet. You're going to go uphill a little bit and then just carry over the hill. Initially, you just want to make it over the hill so the disc carries down.
Josh on the box.
And it does have this tunnel factor for sure. As you can see, you kind of have to go through a 300 feet of straightness.
Looks like Shane reached for the rock again, but unfortunately found some trees.
I'm surprised he hit a tree there because he throws that rock so well.
I know, right? It's coming out clean every time almost. Oh, everyone's going left.
This is not good. That was Kyle with his compass there.
Looks like Casey's bucking the trend. Oh he's going right, though.
This is a tree party. Here we go, guys.
Oh, we're about to see some scrambled eggs here, man. About a dozen of them.
And statistically speaking, well, I'll keep it till the end. This is an interesting stat for this one.
You got Joey. Can he stay clean?
Looks like he can with this Leopard 3.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a great shot. I mean, like, as long as you make it over that hill, it should be fine, you know? But that factor really can get you, especially after playing in some open holes, but, you know, before that.
Mm-hmm. Open holes. I hope you use air quotes when you said open.
I did. I totally was. Don't worry.
Good. That was a decent upshot there from Shane. Give him a long look to save the 3. We got Kyle trying to find a way out of short left. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. But that's, as long as he's out in the fairway, that's fine.
Yep. Can't be too bad. Here is his 3rd, trying to get in position for the 4. Hopefully it's an easy putt for it. Okay.
Skip action, making babies with Joey's disc.
Yeah. All done. We got him next. We got Josh. His didn't end up too bad.
No, that's actually pretty fine. Looks like he should be able to save 3.
Looked way worse off the tee. And here is Casey, who kicked right, but I guess got close enough for a jump putt up.
Yeah, well, a Casey jump putt is, you know, not normal for most people, so.
Yeah, he's like a 120-foot range on that, if not more. Must be nice.
Yep. And Shane looking for his banger.
I thought he was going to do it for us. He scared it for sure. Josh. Oh, just need a little bit more on that, baby. Be a par at least. Joey?
Oh, right side. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. All
right. Well, it looks like we have a lot of bogeys on this one. Oh, no, Kyle.
Don't roll.
Jeez.
Man.
You don't see that too much on this one, but I guess it does exist.
Yeah, nice to see him collect himself though, and make that putt at least, but that is a double. Ouch.
And shout out to the people that were doing catch cam, Sam Gaddes. We really appreciate that. And, you know, Mo, really appreciate the job that you've done with this work here. So.
Oh, man, yeah, absolutely. Can't thank both of those guys enough.
And this was a hot day. I don't think it shows how hot this day was. So, really? Yeah, it was about 93 degrees or something like that.
Oh, dang. Hard pass on that.
Yeah, New England 93 is 100, so, you know.
Yeah, it's muggy out there,
it's
man.
Awful.
A couple cleanup at our scores. That hole had some teeth, man.
It really did. Oh, my goodness.
A double and a bogey.
And I'm surprised that, so statistically speaking, that hole was very interesting because it was the only hole that the AMs played better than the pros.
Really? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting because from a par 3 perspective, it shouldn't have been that tough, but it really clearly was a challenge. So. Yeah. Hole 16, yeah, this is a beautiful hole. 490 feet. Really, the first play is to just go straight and hyzer out as much as you can, but as far as you can, and then have an easier hyzer approach for your second shot. If you don't make it through this tunnel and you go OB, it could be a very high number.
Oh, Casey was clean for a long time.
That was a good shot with the Star Thunderbird, and he might be in an okay position to approach the second shot.
I think you're right.
So, again, as long as you're long enough out of that tunnel, you're okay. And that was a beautiful shot by Joey there. Yeah, that was pristine.
Yeah, hit absolutely nothing except for the ground, which is not easy in New England.
No.
Josh?
Looks like he's taking his Ricky Destroyer. Oh, he slipped. Yeah, he slipped again on those. So the holes that he's been slipping on, it was Well, this one it doesn't get a lot of sun, unfortunately, and we haven't been able to put pavers on this one. So that's something we're working on the next few months for sure.
Is the rubber mats on there?
Yeah, and it just, it's the morning dew. It just never dries.
Yep.
So
I play a lot of morning rounds, and there's a couple of tee pads at Morley that they put rubber toppers on top of cement. Don't ask me why. But yeah, they get really slippery in the morning.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's something we're aware of and we're trying to work on. So
that's awesome.
And that was a great try.
Yes, I was gonna say that drive was awesome. Nicely done, Kyle.
That was almost a little too far.
I think you're right. Actually, he might be forced to throw a forehand here, but
Kyle Moriarty problems. I wish I had them.
Yeah, right. He's good. Thankfully, he's got a great forehand. See if Josh can get out of the woods here.
Nice play, Josh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you want to get, as long as you're, out on the green, and then you have the second green there.
Yeah. Should be able to get up and down, save his par. We got got a heart forehand from Casey again.
Yeah. When is he not throwing that as his upshot?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he keeps winning. Why not?
Why not, man? Yep.
And when you look at that thing, I can't even look at it. That disc. I mean, it's so beaten up. It's hard. It's hard to even feel or look at.
What a shot from Shane.
That was a great approach.
Really pretty.
I believe that was his AVR3 there.
Okay, nice. Oh, Joe. What? Oh.
What? Wait.
I thought the leaf was his disc. That was a weird optical illusion.
That really was. I thought it stuck up there.
Yeah. Came down. It's a putt, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely.
And Kyle is forced into a forehand.
Wow, he shot too far.
He did.
Yeah.
Great.
That was a good up, though.
Yeah, it really was. We had to put some aggressive angle on that thing. Here is Joey. That was his third. I don't say before.
Oh, yeah, because he had that great drive.
Yep. Oh. Not to be for Joey. There is Casey with a bird. Nicely done by him.
So smooth. I mean, it's like he doesn't, even when he hits something, he's far enough to get an easier approach than most people, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. Good putt from Kyle for birdie there. Joey. That is going to be a par save. We'll have a par save from Josh as well. And drop in birdie for Shane there.
Mm-hmm. Some good plays there. That's a fun hole. It's a tough hole, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's got a great mix of holes out here too. It's testing your whole game. Really, really cool to see.
Variety is amazing.
You get out there, spend a couple of weeks just smashing courses all over New England, man.
Yeah, we're only about 40 minutes from Maple Hill, 30 minutes from Boston, so.
Yeah. There's one course within 15 minutes of me, and the other one's like 45 minutes away.
Yeah, that you got to work on that.
I do. The weather's nice, but the course selection not great. Hole 17, par 4. We're going right this time, eh?
Yeah, so this one's really neat. You're kind of throwing a turnover into a landing zone and then going around this big bush where the drone is right now. I cut about 10 feet, maybe 15 feet from that bush so people could have putts.
Okay.
So hopefully that doesn't come into play. And also so people can have better approach shots because it was just sticking out too much, almost making it very difficult. So statistically speaking, this was played relatively easy, the seventh hardest hole. And like I said, you're kind of just trying to get distance off the tee here to approach it.
Casey definitely did that. He smashed that thing.
Oh, yeah, that was pin high to the whites, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, looks like Shane cut the corner a little too tight, but I don't know they'll pay too much of a price.
No, it's the only problem with that shot is that it's going to be a low ceiling.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Kyle with a crush of a forehand.
That's a great shot. I mean, I think that's his opto ballista, and he maxed that out to 430 there.
Is that the distance on that short pin?
I would something like that. Yeah,
that's wild on a hyzer even almost.
Yeah.
That's some incredible power. Looks like Joey fights in early, but kicks out kind of.
Yeah, and he's right next to Shane.
Mm-hmm.
They're like best friends.
They are. Josh, this looks nice.
Yeah, this is a perfect destroyer shot. I mean, from Josh, doesn't get better than that.
Everybody's in birdie position.
It's funny because like the one thing that could come also into play other than that low ceiling I mentioned is the other basket.
Not wrong.
Yeah, so if that's on your angle, it's like the worst thing ever. But So it looks like Shane kind of fluffed it higher than going mostly directly around it, which is a good play, actually.
Yeah. I guess you'd rather miss long than short, too, with that huge bush.
Yeah, and you get some weird roll-away action on these greens, this particular slope.
Oh, yeah, coming in on a hyzer, I could see that. Ooh, good bid by Josh.
Yeah, it's a great shot. It looked like that disc was just going to settle. Like,
didn't it?
Wow.
Here is Casey after that monster drive. I'm sure that's his harp again.
Yeah, and he's a little too far. This makes the approach a lot difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he's not used to being so far up there. You know?
The approach is not easy. I mean, you could see he left himself about 35 there.
Yeah, possibly even more. Kyle after a beautiful forehand. This is a tough upshot, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it just wants to roll on you.
Yeah, and it's incredibly blind too, right?
That's way longer than 35 feet. My apologies.
Yeah, I think he had like a 50-footer there. 45,
good
50.
attempt. Yeah.
Shane coming back as well, but a little bit shorter. Oh, good. Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Brutal.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That was in there forever.
Really, I mean, it didn't look bad at all. It looked great.
It was a fantastic putt.
Oh.
Poor
and
guy.
that was for his birdie, too, right?
It was, yeah. That is a heartbreaker, man.
Well, he's putting with the Luna, so we'll see if that in the off season he changes based off that putt there.
Something softer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul likes very stiff putters.
He does. Yeah. And they've been working pretty well for Shane. I'm surprised that didn't stick, to be fair.
Yeah. Just chain start things sometimes, man. Ooh.
Yeah, these baskets can be a little funky.
Yep. But to be honest, so can all of them. It's you know.
Part of the game.
It sure is. Some good birdies there. Unfortunate par from Shane. And that's going to lead us into our last hole of the round.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are shooting -9, which is really incredible to shoot half the course birdieing them. So to finish, we're playing hole 18 here. Basically, you're looking for a huge forehand or a big turnover shot that lands right around where the drone is, so you can have your approach right to the green. The only thing you have to really watch out for is the slopey green and the rocks right around here. We have seen some crazy rollaways even at the final moments of the tournaments.
Looks like going long, you're not left with much coming back either.
No, exactly. So the play is to kind of land in that middle, or if you're Kyle, you're just going to try to go for it.
What?
Yeah, he was trying to go for it. That's crazy.
Did they come down?
It did, and he's probably about 150 feet out.
Okay. Joey smashing on that ridiculous forehand of his.
It's a really good shot. If that stays clean, yep. So he cuts off a lot of distance by hyzering back out.
Oh, he even gave himself a great window, too.
Mm-hmm.
The right angle. Josh, is he going roller?
I don't know if he's going for roller, but it looks like he's going for that big turnover.
Maybe just a little too committed on it. And the sun came out for Casey. Fortunately, finds a tree.
Yeah, and that's his. I believe that's his max again.
Is he out of position from there, or can he make it work?
It's going to be very difficult.
Okay.
I believe he's going to be out of position. It's just too short. You really want to get further along.
Gotcha. That was Shane getting it decently out there. Here's Casey trying to find a way to the basket. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that's very difficult from there.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen, was it?
Yeah.
No. Oh, wow.
Even Paul Macbeth would have struggled on that one.
Ooh. Did he really just do that?
Wow.
Come on, man.
That might have been the shot of the day.
Did you see all the trees he missed?
Oh, my goodness. With the flare skip, too?
Right?
That was incredible.
Josh, you're a baller, man. What a shot. Shane with the bonus roll.
Yeah, that's a very good bonus roll.
Sure was. Gave himself a drop-in birdie to finish the day. That's what you want. Casey, a long birdie bid.
He's still going for it. That's funny.
100% going for it.
That's hilarious.
Love it. Joey, forehand pitch up after a great drive.
And that's a specialty, those little forehand pop-ups right there.
Yeah. So many people in New England throw the forehand up, man. I think it's because you can stare at your gap.
Yeah, it's probably isn't. It doesn't require too much power, so
Yeah.
it's the preferred play, especially with that harp.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. There's Casey finishing with a par. Not a bad day from him at all.
no, and to finish 9 down is really incredible. So
It is.
I believe the course record was only a 55. So he's only a couple strokes off that. So,
Well
and I
done.
believe this round was rated around 10-20. So
Nice. Man, birdies are hard to get, and bogeys are super easy to come by.
oh, absolutely, especially here.
Yeah, get one nasty kick, and there goes your hole. There are your scores after 18. A bunch of birds. Casey with that lone par. Josh leading the crew with that 10 down. Wow.
Outstanding.
Yep. Make some good disc golfers up in Maine.
They really do.
Yep. And he is leading going in around 2. We got Josh, Casey, Joe, and Cooper. We have Daniel on the card as well. We got another 5 some.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Oh, cool.
And that's going to be exciting to watch because Cooper and adding Joe and Daniel is going to be fun to watch.
Cool. Well, that's all we got for round 1, guys. We'll catch you for the exciting finish in round 2.